What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. As always, thanks for joining us here on Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go for this morning. The good news is I'm not tracking any rain out the door for you. So still at 7:30 this morning, we're dry across North Mississippi. However, it does not take long at all to see where the rain is. You can see there if you're traveling up along 45 into Tennessee this morning, actually tracking out a very small shower. I'm just now seeing this. That's how small it is. Trying to push into Alcorn County and over in Corinth as well. So this is really along, we see Highway 2 from Kossuth up into Corinth. Not impacting a lot of people at all. But hey, if you're within this area, yes, a very small shower ongoing. Most of us very dry, and the majority of activity actually sitting well up to our north. You can see that heavy rainfall in places like Bolivar, Tennessee. So if you are traveling north this morning, I do want you to know you'll probably run into some rainfall. And then if you're way off to our north, again in Alcorn County, and then also north of Iuka, seeing a few showers from High Point on, and then also into places like Waterloo, Alabama as well, and Bacon Springs. So seeing a few showers there way well to our north this morning, our very northern area, seeing maybe a passing shower or two, but the majority of activity, the heaviest of activity, is sitting in places like Tennessee this morning. So if you're traveling along there, maybe going to get it depending on where you're going, but a lot of us starting off very dry in the weather department. So that is some good news out the door this morning. It's good news because it's not going to be the same case as we head throughout the rest of the day and then also into our Wednesday. Things are going to be picking up pretty quickly across the area once this front comes a little bit closer. Here, a look at satellite and radar, a bit of an overview this morning. So we're talking central United States, looking at the overall picture of what's ongoing. We're watching this low pressure system with this extended cold front. It's bringing some showers and storms into places like Oklahoma, Kansas City as well, Omaha, Nebraska, areas of the Great Plains seeing that this morning. We're seeing a few showers and storms kind of pushing off ahead of it for our very northern counties, but we're going to be seeing more activity the closer this system gets to us. So I'm talking in the next 48 hours, continuing to see more showers and storms as that inches closer. And a lot of us, though, starting off very nice this morning. Take a look over in Lafayette County, Oxford, nice conditions there, temperatures in the 70s. Same story over in Start Vegas. Beautiful conditions ongoing across those campuses this morning, and temperatures in the 70s. A lot of us in the 70s area wide. So as you're headed out the door, definitely don't need the coat. Pretty mild start to the day. Upper 60s and Tupelo 70 in Starkville. Region wide, a lot of us in the 70s from Little Rock up into Memphis, even Oklahoma City. You can see areas dealing with some rain, even warmer this morning from middle to upper 70s. Let's talk about your first 12 hours here back in North Mississippi. Temperature is going to be in the low 70s over our next hour. Low 80s by 11. A lot of the afternoon, I think temperatures are actually going to be sticking in the 80s. However, high temperatures today are in the 90s, very low 90s out there. But I think a lot of us will stick in the 80s due to all that cloud cover and also due to the potential of some rain coming into the mix. More widespread rain for tomorrow, but let's talk about it. As we go into your afternoon, that's when we'll see a few more showers. Again, we're watching this system getting closer and closer. Afternoon and evening look to be the potential for us to see some rainfall today. And then we go into Wednesday. Wednesday's our main day that we're going to be watching for more widespread rainfall, for the potential of a few strong to severe storms, as well as this cold front finally decides to make its way through. It's going to be real slow moving, guys, and we're going to be tracking it through your afternoon and your evening. And as it does push closer and closer in, we're looking at strong storms coming in with it. Strong to even severe storms at times. Main time frame we're watching right now is Wednesday afternoon into the evening. So 2-3 o'clock till probably about 8-9 o'clock is when we're really going to be watching out there for a few strong storms in the mix. Coming up next, we'll go hour by hour. So when can you expect the rain specifically within your area today and also tomorrow, when it will be out of the area, how much you can expect, that'll be up as well. And of course, a look at your 7-day forecast, your last look of the morning, coming up right after this.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. They can connect with the world around them, unlock endless possibilities, and thrive. Join the movement to end hunger. Volunteer. Advocate. Donate. Go to feedingamerica.org/act now.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McCauley.
Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I want to give you a few more looks outside to start off this morning. This is over in Caledonia. Temperatures in the 70s there. And as I said, lots of clouds to start off our Tuesday. That's the same story, really, no matter where you are across North Mississippi. Take a look at this over in Amory. Same story, different place, right? Temperatures in the 70s there as well. Lots of cloud cover to start off our day, but no ongoing rainfall for most. However, I am tracking out a few showers and storms. So let's talk about where we're seeing that. Most of us across the board looking very dry this morning. I'm talking from Boonville, Amory, Aberdeen, the Golden Triangle region, all the way over into the Delta, very dry. However, as I get closer to the Tennessee state line, that's when I'm tracking out a few showers and storms in the mix. Right now, about to enter the city of Corinth. So if you're planning on getting out and about along 72 from Glenn, Strickland, up into Corinth, coming into Corinth, you're going to be dealing with maybe a few, I say a shower, very small shower. You can see it there, not impacting many people, but it is trying to push into the city of Corinth. So if you are planning on getting out and about, maybe getting out of your car, definitely pack the umbrella with you just for that very stray shower. Also seeing some just off to the east as well of Corinth in places north of Iuka. So High Point, north of Crossroads, High Point, Bacon Springs, seeing this as well. A little bit of a heavier rainfall with that. Pine Flat dealing with it as well. So if you're closer, I'm talking very close to the Mississippi and Tennessee state line, that's who's seeing some rain out there this morning. The majority of it is sitting very dry. If you are planning on getting out and about and going north into places like Bolivar, Selmer this morning, places of western Tennessee, they are dealing with some very heavy rain. So we are not dealing with that this morning. You can see that shower in Bolivar, lots of lightning associated with that very heavy downpour, not something that is going to be pleasant to drive in. So if you are planning to head north, even into places closer to Nashville, if you're headed up to Nashville this morning, same story. Look at all this rain from our area up into Nashville on all of those major roadways. So lots of rain within western Tennessee to central Tennessee this morning. Not the same story here in North Mississippi. However, that will change as we get into the forecast. So let's get into it, shall we? First, let's look at our airport delays. If you're planning on getting a flight this morning, we are seeing some showers up into Tennessee, but I'm not tracking any airport delays within those major airports. Same story as we head down south into Jackson, Shreveport, Dallas, Oklahoma City, minor delays at that. More national, if you have any really layovers or headed anywhere a little bit farther away from home, from Atlanta over into the Chicago airport, all the way from Albuquerque to Denver, I'm not tracking any major delays or ground stops this morning. So that's some good news if you are getting out on their airways. If you're sticking here in North Mississippi, we're seeing temperatures in the middle 70s by 9, upper 70s by 10. 80s come back into the forecast as we head into midday, about a 10% chance, and that will increase as we head into your afternoon hours. A lot of us topping off near 90 today. Wednesday. Still warm out there. Some of us might stick in the 80s if you get in on that rainfall, but a lot of us back near 90, and afternoon storms are going to be the main thing we're going to be talking about, not only today, but also tomorrow. Take a look at this. Severe weather risk for today mainly sits off to our east into places like central Arkansas and eastern Arkansas, and then all the way back into places like Oklahoma and Texas. However, we are seeing a few of our counties trying to be clipped by that level 1 risk. And that is mainly places along the Mississippi and Tennessee state line, and also the Mississippi and Arkansas state line over into the Delta. So northwest Mississippi extending into a little bit of northern Mississippi, seeing that level 1 risk. As for today, the main things we're going to be watching for is gusty winds and the hail potential of those who do get under one of those showers and storms. Shifting into tomorrow is the main day we're really going to be watching for more widespread rain, also more areas possibly seeing strong to severe storms. Now, it's only a level 1 risk as of right now for your Wednesday, so I do want to make note of that. 1 out of 5 on threat levels. It is the lowest of the 5 threat levels, but it's still encompassing our whole area, so we're going to be talking about it. What can you expect out there for Wednesday? What are the main threats we're going to be watching for? Mainly gusty wind potential. I'm talking winds over 60 miles an hour with some of these storms that come through, and also the potential of some flash flooding from those areas that just continue to get hound with those showers and storms continuing to set up in their area, because we need the rain, but it could be coming in a pretty slow amount of time and just continued over and over again, leading to some flash flooding concerns. Hail threat is a little bit more today than tomorrow, and the tornado risk is very low. So that's what you can expect for those threats. Now let's take it the latest timing on that. That's starting now and then through noon, looking good to go. So I think the majority of rain now all the way through your noon hour mainly looks to still sit on western Tennessee and central Tennessee. So if you're planning on heading north, maybe going to get in on it, but now through noon, North Mississippi, really looking good to go. Let's go into the afternoon, because that's when we could see a few showers trying to creep into places like northwest Tennessee, into the Delta. Then going into the evening, I think that's when things start to pick up a little bit for us. See these showers and storms in Memphis over into central Arkansas. That's going to be some heavy rain setting up that could be on the strong to severe side. We'll see a few of those shift into our area, mainly, again, north of Lee County, New Albany, Boonville, Corinth, seeing that Iuka, the potential of seeing a few more showers and storms that could be on the stronger side tonight, this evening, into the later evening hours. Going to be seeing that as you're maybe heading off to bed. Make sure to keep your alerts on in case one of those do become strong to severe. A few more showers and storms into the overnight hours, and here we are at Wednesday. Wednesday's the main day we're going to be watching, so let's take it hour by hour too. As we head 7 o'clock and on, we'll start to see a few more showers in the mix into your afternoon, and this is what we're watching, this cold front. And guys, this thing is going to be slow. Like, it is going to move so slow. And because it does, we're going to be seeing showers and storms ahead of it through the afternoon and through the evening. That's what leads to that flash flooding potential, just because over showers and storms over and over again through some of the same areas. And then also dealing with some gusty winds out of those that develop as well. So 3, 4 o'clock, starting to see a few more of these develop across the area. And then we're going to continue to watch that even until the evening. So if you got any Wednesday plans across North Mississippi and they're outdoors, I would be making sure you had some indoor accommodations for the people that you're going to be with, because heavy rainfall, you're not going to want to be outdoors when some of these hit. Very gusty winds as well as they develop with this front coming through. This front finally is going to make its way through North Mississippi as we head into the overnight hours. Now, as we head overnight, the severe threat will become less and less, but still there. And as we head into your Thursday morning, showers and storms mainly off to our east. So that's some good news. I think the majority of Thursday looks dry. Can't rule out maybe a passing downpour or two into the afternoon, but that severe threat is over with. How much rain are we looking to see? How much rain are we talking about? It depends on where you are. Now, if your place is a little bit to our north, I'm talking really from Bruce. This really just updated, so this was different than the past few hours. We got new data coming in, so I'm looking at this for the first time with you as well. But Bruce, Tupelo, Amory, Hamilton, Alabama, and north, more likely to see that 2 to 3 inch mark, because that's when we see those showers and storms just really kind of set up in this area more than the rest of us. I think you can expect area-wide around 1 inch of rainfall for most. Like on average, I think the majority of us seeing around 1 inch. But again, if you get under one of those heavier pockets more frequent than the rest of us, like the northern half of the area, could see up to 2 to 3. High temperatures over your next 7 days. Today is the last day over the next 7 days. We're going to be in the 90s. So Some good news if you like that fall weather. It is the first full official day of fall, I should say that, and we're still in the 90s, but give it a day. It'll feel more like fall tomorrow. Low 80s for your Wednesday and your Thursday, even lower 80s, 81 out there for Friday. Great for those Friday night football games, more feeling like that fall football weather. As we head into your weekend ahead, temperatures in the middle to upper 80s. So a little bit warmer out there as things settle in for our next work week, but still not tracking the 90s. So that's something we can expect. Let's talk about Hurricane Gabrielle before I let you go. This has really strengthened this storm, this hurricane. We expected it to reach Category 3 status yesterday, which makes it a major hurricane. Well, this morning it is Category 4. So we're seeing it producing winds of 140 miles an hour as of that 4 a.m. advisory. We'll see our next new advisory at 10. But overall, what you need to know is it has a well-defined eye. It's a strong storm out there in the Atlantic. Here's the good news for our coastal friends. It's still looking to take that hard right turn, still looking to keep its major hurricane status all the way through Wednesday afternoon as well, and then start to kind of fizzle out from there. But still, again, looking to go to the right, not impacting the United States. That's good news for this storm. It's not necessarily good news overall. Look at our tropical development chance over the next 7 days. The tropics said, good morning, hello, I am here over the past week, okay? Because we saw Hurricane Gabrielle going on right now, and we're not only tracking that, but 2 more areas. You can see it here, this cluster of showers and storms here, and this cluster of showers and storms here. The National Hurricane Center is watching both of those and a pretty good chance of development over the next 7 days. This one actually behind it has a higher chance. This one about a medium chance, and both of them making their way closer to the United States. So we're keeping our eye on those. If either of those turn into invest, get names, anything like that, you'll hear it first. We'll make sure to keep you updated on the tropics. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 90s today turns into the 80s tomorrow. Again, tracking out a few showers and storms that could be on the stronger side out there for your Wednesday. Make sure to have the Mississippi Live weather app downloaded and handy. Have your alerts on. You'll know if rain's approaching your area. If we're live for any reason, you'll get the alert as well. It's just a really good app to have. And the interactive radar. One thing that's really cool that I'm going to tell you before I let you go about the interactive radar is that you can pull it up on your phone, pull up the radar, and it'll actually pretty accurately give you the next hour of data over the radar. It takes what is going on the radar and then puts it an hour forward. So it's very, very accurate and a very cool thing to have if you have any afternoon plans. Maybe you're wanting to know where is this moving over the next hour so I can make some plans. You can do it right there on the app. It's a very cool feature that we have, and I even use it. So that's how you know it's cool, right? Okay, so let's talk about your 7-day forecast before I get on a whole nother rant about our app. Low 80s on your Thursday as well, about a 30% chance of a few showers still sticking around. Friday night looking great. We're talking about temperatures on your Friday near 80 degrees. Take a look at that low on Saturday morning in the 50s. I wouldn't be surprised if some of us on Friday saw the 50s as well, and even into your Sunday morning. Now, most of us near 60, but again, near 60, some of us could be in the 50s as well. So great crisp mornings coming back into the forecast. I know we're all thankful for it. This weekend looking nice as well. If you're going to any SEC games, I know Ole Miss and Mississippi State playing at home. So if you're planning on going to either of those, looking like nice conditions out there for you. Temperatures in the middle 80s on Saturday, upper 80s on Sunday. Go a little bit warmer into our next work week, but still not seeing 90s re-enter the forecast just yet. So that's some good news. Make sure to tune in with us this evening. Matt and Gabe will have everything you need to know and the latest new data coming in. They'll have that timing coming up on 5, 6, and 10. So make sure to tune in with them. And then I'll be waking up right back here with you on Mississippi Live Weather this morning at 6:30 tomorrow morning. Thanks as always for tuning in, and have a great Tuesday.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.